What is happening across America today? Welcome to USA News, where we bring you the facts and the most talked of stories right now. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into the details. Trump administration accused of delaying fight against flesh-eating screwworm threat. The United States is facing a growing agricultural threat, and now questions are being raised about whether critical delays in Washington may have allowed the danger to spread even further. According to multiple former officials from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the Trump administration's extensive federal spending reviews may have slowed key efforts to stop the advance of the New World screwworm, a flesh-eating parasite that poses a serious threat to America's cattle industry. The New World screwworm is no ordinary pest. Its larvae burrow into the flesh of living animals, causing painful wounds and potentially devastating economic losses for ranchers. Experts have warned for years that if the parasite reaches deeper into the United States, the consequences could be measured in billions of dollars. Former USDA officials claim that despite the growing urgency, projects designed to stop the screwworm's northward march became tangled in months of spending reviews and approval processes. One major delay reportedly involved a facility in Mexico that would produce sterile male flies, currently considered the most effective weapon against the pest. The strategy is simple but powerful. Sterile flies are released into affected areas, preventing screwworms from reproducing and gradually collapsing their population. However, officials say timing is everything. The infestation has been moving steadily north since entering Central America in 2022 and reaching Mexico in 2024. During the final months of the Biden administration, emergency funding was approved to expand surveillance and increase sterile fly production. Plans were also developed to retrofit facilities capable of producing millions more sterile flies every week. But according to former USDA insiders, those plans faced lengthy reviews after the change in administration. They argue that valuable months were lost while officials reassessed previously approved spending. The Trump administration strongly disputes those claims. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins insists the USDA moved, at lightning speed, to secure funding and approvals. Administration officials argue that President Trump personally approved new spending initiatives and that their aggressive actions prevented the screwworm from reaching the United States even sooner. Still, critics say the delays may have come at a steep cost. One former official stated that the country could already be producing tens of millions more sterile flies every week if projects had moved forward earlier. Another warned that every month lost allowed the pest to move farther north and increased the risk to American ranchers. Adding to the concern are reports of significant staffing reductions within agencies responsible for animal disease response. The Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service reportedly saw staffing levels drop by roughly 25%, while many experienced veterinarians and outbreak specialists left government service. For cattle ranchers, this isn't just a political debate, it's a question of survival. The cattle industry has remained one of the few bright spots in rural America despite rising costs and ongoing economic challenges. A major screwworm outbreak could force ranchers to spend heavily on prevention and treatment, putting additional financial pressure on family-owned operations. Public reaction has been divided. Supporters of the administration argue that spending oversight is necessary to ensure taxpayer dollars are used responsibly. Critics, however, believe bureaucratic delays may have weakened America's ability to respond quickly to a known threat. As new sterile fly production facilities move closer to completion, officials hope they can still contain the infestation before it reaches deeper into U.S. territory. The bigger question remains: could faster action have changed the situation? For now, America's ranchers, farmers, and agricultural experts are watching closely as the battle against the New World screwworm continues. And with billions of dollars potentially on the line, the outcome could have lasting consequences for the future of the U.S. cattle industry. Stay tuned for more updates, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the government moved fast enough, or were critical opportunities missed?